So we just saw Transformers: Age of Extinction. It was a movie.
It was kinda.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, you don't go into a Michael Bay film expecting a lot. You just kind of have fun with it.
I mean, I did enjoy it, even though it was stupid as all hell and kind of bizarrely outlandish.
Yeah.
But it was. I mean, it also kind of reminded me like when I used to play with my Transformers as a kid, like the kind of adventure thing you would come up with. It reminded me of that.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a lot of fun. No, not like Avengers fun, but
no,
it was fun. And if you're going there for something, don't go.
Yeah, if you're expecting fucking Shakespeare, you're going to the wrong goddamn movie.
There's a lot of things wrong with it, but
yeah, there's a lot of things wrong with it.
Yeah, there was a lot.
There's a
and not even like Transformer things wrong, just movie things wrong.
Yeah, it's like Michael Bay like still likes really dumb humor.
Yeah.
And like does not like to show. Like, he doesn't like continuity, I guess, because he doesn't like to show things connecting very well. It was like the first big chase scene where Optimus was chasing that lockdown guy, and as there were cars, and they showed them on the highway, like, chasing each other, like Optimus was on the top ramp and he was on the bottom, and they kind of go back to the humans. When they go back, they're like already robots fighting on top of a building. It's just like, when did that happen?
All the robots transformations are still very, very fast.
Yeah.
Which are kind of, they're okay.
It's cool, but...
It's no Pacific Rim.
No. Nothing specific.
Yeah, but if you're a Transformers fan, I think you'll enjoy it. But if you're looking for a movie, there's not a whole lot to it. But
yeah,
it was really pretty, fast, it's fun.
Really fucking long.
Yeah, that's the thing. It is long and it feels long. You know, there's some movies that are long that don't feel long.
There's stuff that was in there just for fucking filler, which really annoyed me. Like the whole scene in the elevator with Stanley Tucci and the Asian guy. Yeah. It's just kind of like, I'm like, where's this? Like, what is the point of this? You could have just shown him get in the elevator. Next thing you know, he's on the roof. It's like,
yeah, and basically the first 20 minutes of the movie is just doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, I mean, it does help to set up some of the characters and all, but it just kind of like, that's Michael Bay's way of doing character setup, is to have them just do everything in really, really broad strokes. And yeah, it's just like...
And they introduced the dinosaur very early on, but it has nothing to do with when the dinosaur actually got to them.
Yeah.
So that was kind of whatever, but a lot of product placement, your typical
Oh my God, was there a lot of product placement? Even to the fact where Wahlberg holds up a Bud Light, cracks it open, takes a sip, and goes, yeah.
Budweiser and Bud Light.
Yeah. What was it? What else was there? There was Bugatti was right on the Asian robot's chest.
They had a Chinese water drink, I'm sure.
The milk that what's his name was drinking. Stanley Tucci's drinking that milk.
You're from Beijing, you probably got that.
Yeah.
The Lamborghini or Ferrari.
Yeah, all the car stuff.
So
there was also one that was really, really, really blatant, where like the camera actually stopped to look at it. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't a soda.
There was a lot.
But there was a lot of it. Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous.
What it is, You know, they make people a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, the good thing is that it was fun. The bad thing is that there's going to be more. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not sad. I mean, I'll probably go see it.
It just sucks that this guy gets.
Well, he's not making anymore.
$1 billion.
Yeah, okay. Michael Bay's not making them anymore. He said this was his last one.
All right. Well, let's see what somebody else can do with that kind of money.
So, what was your favorite thing in the movie?
Just the characters. I think he does a good job with the Transformers. And the thing is with how many corny lines there were, the acting was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, well, I think that swapping out LaBeouf with Wahlberg, I think was kind of a good idea.
Yeah, and then the love interest daughter, she's really not that annoying.
Nicola Peltz.
Yeah,
I don't know. Did you ever see The Last Airbender?
No, I didn't. I'm not a Shyamalan fan.
Oh yeah, that's her.
I like Airbender, and I would not watch Shyamalan do that. So
he raped that property to death.
I boycotted that, but I thought they all did a pretty good job.
Stanley Tucci was pretty good.
Bad writing at times.
Yeah, I like Stanley Tucci a lot more than I like John Turturro from the other trilogy.
Yeah, Tucci did awesome.
Yeah, he didn't. He toned it down. He wasn't all batshit crazy type shit, you know.
Still say the first one's probably my favorite.
I like the third one a lot.
I think the third one's
pretty cool.
Got into the destruction.
That's pretty much what I wanted to see for all of those movies. I just wanted to see them going at each other nonstop, and that's pretty much what the third movie game. This one had a lot of that too. This
one had a lot of Spielberg touch. You could see a lot of the way where cars would crash, and then you'd actually see bodies coming out. You could tell that Spielberg helped out with the cinematic death.
Yeah.
making it okay to kill innocent people.
Yeah,
by
although
making it pretty looking.
there was something that shocked the hell out of me, and I remember somebody else bringing it up at one point, was that, you know, when I was a kid, Optimus Prime was all about, no, we are never, ever, ever going to hurt a human. And here Optimus Prime is going like, you know what, I'm going to go kill that motherfucker. I mean, if that's the angle they're going for now, where it's just kind of like, well, the tagline for this was the rules have changed. Mm-hmm. So if that is the way they're going now, where they're going to kind of go like down like a darker path than it was before, I mean, I'm all for it, because that's kind of what I expected them to be to begin with. But I mean, that could be kind of cool now. But should we go into spoiler territory? Nah. Nah.
No, we won't spoil it. Just go see it if you want or wait. If you are a Transformers fan, I think you'll like it. If you're a movie fan, an art fan, you're not gonna like it.
I didn't like what Galvatron ended up being.
Yeah, they kind of
bungled that one.
Yeah, they missed it.
But the Dinobots were pretty rad.
The Dinobots were cool.
Yeah, I was glad that they actually turned into robots at some point. Mm-hmm. I was that kind of put a smile on my face. Though, yeah, they are fucking huge, dude.
Yeah, they're big. So.
But yeah, it's fun. It's just dumb as hell.
It is dumb.
Yeah, but kind of like part of the course when it comes to all the other movies in this series.
Yeah, it's really long, so sit down and get ready for a butt cramp or two.
Yeah, hope you take a nap before you see it.
It's definitely worth the big screen at home if you got it. Just sit
and the 3D is worth it. The 3D was pretty awesome.
Actually, really good.
The 3D was awesome.
Did a really good job. It was
for
actually
once,
worth the 3D.
Yeah, for once the 3D worked really, really well.
Yeah, there were a few times that kind of had me moving my head because I thought there was like
that scene on the street where you see Lockdown like walking toward the camera in slow motion, and Optimus was getting shot all up, and you see all that dust and debris in the air. That was making me kind of go like,
yeah, where you kind of move your head just a little bit.
It's like is it gonna get in my eye?
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, they you can tell they planned the 3D out in this really, really well, and it wasn't just like I'm pointing something at you.
Yeah,
it was like stuff that actually like worked 3D, like depth perception wise, and stuff in front of the camera and
walking through battle.
Yeah, that was pretty rad. But
yeah, the last 20 minutes are really. I mean, the whole movie's actually pretty. A lot of action, a lot of shit blowing up. I mean, you're typical Michael Bay, but sometimes it kind of got. Not boring, but it just kind of was like,
drags.
Okay.
It drags.
Go tear something else up.
Yeah.
You know?
But at least they went back to Chicago again, even though it didn't get like you know,
Beijing
its ass handed to it. Yeah, Beijing got it in the face. Chicago kind of like they got kicked in the ding ding.
Yeah.
This time it's not as bad as what happened to it in the third one, but
Beijing's got money.
Yeah.
They'll have that up and done in 2 months.
And Huangjing milk.
Yeah. That's something I learned today. That's an actual product.
Yeah. Now you know. Knowing is half the battle.
The more you know, now you know. And red lasers.
So out of 5, what would you give it?
As a movie, I would give it 2. But as something to where you can go in, you can have fun with it as a childhood kind of memory thing, I would give it a 4.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same.
The robots were cool. Like their personalities, their interactions with one another they're fun. It's really cool. And he let them cut loose a little bit. They got to swear a little more and like actually. Yeah,
I was surprised that they dropped the F-bomb in this one.
Yeah, and I think even one of them gets called a bitch. I think.
Well, it's John Goodman. What was that? Hound kept calling people bitches.
Yeah, and like shooting people, calling them bitches. So that's kind of cool.
Kept on saying, "I'm gonna kick you in your fat ass" and stuff like that to each other. And
so yeah, with all that, I would give it a 4. I thought that was.
I was just glad this one was 100% less racist.
Yeah.
Because the second one really kind of. I thought they were gonna do that with the samurai transformer, but I was like, no, they kind of kept that kind of respectful at least.
Yeah, it's a little more of a poke at our society and how we're depending on technology and wanting to change technology and a little poke at the government.
If there was like a theme going through this one, I would say that it was about like post 9/11 paranoia. And it was just like all of their, like Chicago was like their 9/11 in that movie world, and they're trying to stop it from happening again by doing all this crazy shit. It's the same thing that happened in Star Trek Into Darkness. It was the same kind of storyline.
Yeah.
But then again, it boils down to like robots punching each other in the face, which I'm okay with. I'm pretty okay with that. So I'd say check it out. It's fun, but just be prepared. It's dumb as fuck.
Yeah. If you don't have to spend money to see it, I'd recommend that. But if you do, pay a little extra more for the 3D.
Yeah. None or 3D prices.
Yeah. Wait till I get up.
If you have self-respect, wait.
Yeah.
If you don't, go for the 3D.
You got 3 hours to kill and have fun.
Yeah, sure. My air conditioner's not working. 3 hours in air conditioning plus trailers. That's about 3.5 hours in a movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. Toasty out.
Peace.
Heroic brutality.